are back, and in studio here with us is Ric Cabot Podmore from Denver, Colorado. He's a major record producer. You write songs, you produce songs, and your catalog of songs are just so vast, from country to jazz to classical, really, really cool songs like you would hear in a TV or a cinematic show. Tell me about some of the records that you've produced, or some of the folks that are out there.
Well, I've been very blessed to work with a lot of great artists, mostly emerging artists. That's kind of a specialty of mine, is helping careers advance from a primary level. So Ashley Amber Harris, Levi Blum, younger emerging artists and stuff like that. We've done pretty well with those, so it's very happy.
You also write songs, and one of your songs got the attention of a radio station out in Denver, and it kind of snowballed, so to speak, into a humongous parade for the city. Over 500,000 people came out. Talk about Share the Magic.
Oh, geez. Well, Share the Magic was an ensemble piece. When I say ensemble, that's kind of like the We Are the World, if you can see that kind of makeup. And I'd done one in 1993 to promote and benefit Children's Hospital. And for years, everybody said, you need to do that again. And in 2012, we had kind of a hard year in Colorado. We had wildfires that burned up a lot of acreage in the state. We had flooding. We had the Aurora Theater tragedy. A few other things that were national newsworthy, and it was really kind of a hard time. So I felt that it was a good time coming up on Christmas of that year to do an ensemble piece, another Christmas ensemble piece. So I sat down on my piano, wrote this song, Share the Magic, got the Colorado music community to participate, and it started to kind of take on a life of its own. That was in 2012, and in 2017, Cozy 101.1, which is the hot AC station in Denver, and they switch over every year. They do play nothing but Christmas music for 6 weeks.
As most stations do, except for rock music.
Well, all I know is that they do, and
it's a big thing out there.
It's huge. Their ratings spike. It's unbelievable. And so Cozy approached me and asked me if they could utilize the song as a fundraising effort for that Christmas. And then right behind that came 9 News, which is they're the NBC affiliate in Denver, and they are the major sponsor for a yearly event we have had it's a historic event, the Downtown Parade of Lights. And so Share the Magic became the theme for Parade of Lights and the Cozy 101 experience. And we had a great year in 2018, and we repeated it again this year in 2019, got bigger and better, and so I've kind of become known as Captain Christmas.
So I saw pictures on Facebook of you actually on a parade float playing a piano. Tell me what it was like. I know about the piano. You don't have to go in about that, but tell me how you felt the first time in 2018 when you were going on that parade for the very first time, and all those people out there. I know you've been on stages that are humongous, so I know the crowd was different, but what was the difference? The feeling in that.
Well, very truthfully, I thought that when we were in the preparation meetings, and they kept talking about the parade, and we'd be sitting around this big, conference table, and they'd go, well, we just want Rick on the float with a piano. That's all and I was just like, oh, God, that's stupid. Please, no, because I'm thinking in my head, this is going to be the career killer of all time. Nobody will ever take me seriously again, that sort of thing.
Did you do this parade way?
And I'm just like, oh, yeah, that's a whole nother story. But they put me on that float, and there's a long stretch of the parade route, which is 17th Street, which is a major financial street in Denver with all the big buildings and stuff. And it's lined, there's 250,000 people each night lining the streets. And we were the first float, and when we came around that corner, the roar of the crowd coming all the way up that about mile-long strip, I was like, I'm good. I'm good. No problem. And, you know, all these children are singing my song. You know, everybody knew my song by that point because they've been playing it. So, you know, I mean, you know, you're sitting there and you're looking at these little kids and they're waving at you and they're singing my song. And I'm just like, okay, yeah, I'm good. I'm totally good.
Oh, how was that? That's how heartwarming.
It was awesome. And so, you know, 2 years straight we've done it. And hopefully they will invite me back, you know, and have me do that again. I don't know yet. It's kind of the month-long, you know, period between when they decide what they're going to do next. And so I'm just kind of, I'm dangling a little bit. You know, hey guys, I'm dangling. I just want you to know I'm dangling.
How fun. Now the song itself, Share the Magic. You told me what it was all about and how you created it. Talk a little bit about, to the listeners, talk a little bit about the song and what it's about and what the feeling is.
Well, again, it's an ensemble piece. It was written for multiple singers to sing lead vocal parts. But it's a Christmas song. It's a very mainstream Christmas song that really just projects the thought of love and joy and happiness. And that's really kind of what it is. And it's, you know, there's no better place to be for Christmas than Colorado. So, you know, I kind of have the ultimate backdrop to write these songs, and so it's really what it is. It's I guess I just kind of invoke the thought that, you know, Christmas should be all the time. It shouldn't be just saved for one day. So
I will vote for that.
That's kind of my deal, is that, you know, every day's Christmas.
Well, you've written another Christmas song, correct?
Well, I've written several.
Okay, but the new one that you has out.
The new one that just got released, it got a lot of airplay this year. It's called Christmas Is Here. And it was sung by a great friend of mine, Joellen Hoff, a wonderful singer, one of the Voices on High singers. And it's basically about, I wrote that about the perspective of being an adult and how you still have the real kind of innocent, childlike, I should say, feelings of anticipating Christmas again. So it turned out really good, I think. You know, everybody has told me that they like it, so, you know.
Cozy's playing it.
Cozy's playing it, and it looks like we're going to get a couple of other markets that are picking it up as well, so we'll see what happens.
What's coming up for you in the future? Anything exciting? You got a couple of...
With Kelly Bennett.
Of course. This is the best thing ever, isn't it? Okay, we won't go there.
If you open the door, I will walk through.
You're working with a few people right now. You're working with?
My Blum, and got another project that's right behind that. And then, of course, I have several new pieces that I'm going to add to my catalog for licensing in film and television. So
where can people find your music?
You can find my music, well, I'm digitally released on Amazon, and I guess it's not iTunes anymore. It's turned into Apple Music. I still say iTunes, I don't know why. And all the other, Spotify, Pandora, it's everywhere.
People follow you on social media?
Yes, on Facebook, on Twitter, on Instagram. And of course, if you want to know all about me, you can stalk me on my website, riccabotpodmore.com.
riccabotpodmore.com. We will definitely start stalking you. How about that? All right.
I need that. That for safety. So in case anything happens to me.
You're fine. Well, thank you so much for stopping by, and thank you for sharing it, and thank you for Share the Magic. It's
wonderful. Welcome to NAMM.
Thank you so much. We'll be back.